This is Sal from Cash for Gold and Coins in Plains, diving deep into the real talk on the global economy and what's moving right now. Let us break down the most important, real data hitting the streets this week. Globally, the economy is holding steady amid some divergent forces. The International Monetary Fund projects global growth at 3.3% for 2026, with a slight upward revision thanks to tech investments, fiscal support, and private sector adaptability offsetting trade policy headwinds. Global PMI surveys showed a lift in January to 52.5, signaling annualized GDP growth around 2.6% at the start of the year, solid but below long-term trends, with inflation expected to ease overall. Here in the US, things are resilient. Real GDP grew at 4.4% annualized in the third quarter of 2025, driven by strong consumer spending, exports, government spending, and investment. Forecasts for 2026 point to growth rebounding around 2.2%, fueled by fiscal easing, rate cuts, and deregulation, though some see it higher at 2.5% or more from AI infrastructure and productivity gains. Unemployment sits at 4.4%, with job growth moderating but stable. Private payrolls still adding jobs monthly. Inflation is cooling but sticky, with core measures trending toward target more gradually. The Conference Board notes the leading economic index dipped slightly, hinting at slower growth ahead, but coincident indicators like employment and income are holding firm. Overall, the US economy enters 2026 on solid ground with cautious optimism despite uncertainties. Shifting gears to manufacturing wins. Big news out of Warsaw, Indiana. Slate Auto, the Jeff Bezos-backed electric vehicle startup, is ramping up production of their affordable electric pickup truck at a former printing plant site. They are targeting first vehicles rolling out late 2026, with full production scaling in 2027 to build up to 150,000 units a year. This brings up to 2,000 new jobs to the area, breathing fresh life into Midwest industrial towns and pushing forward electric car innovation right here in the heartland. On the flip side, logistics is feeling some shits. Amazon announced they are closing all their Amazon Fresh and Amazon Go physical stores. That's 57 Fresh locations and 15 Go spots nationwide, to double down on online grocery delivery and Whole Foods expansion. Some sites will convert to Whole Foods, but this pivot comes with broader job impacts, including 16,000 corporate layoffs tied to AI efficiencies and strategy changes. And in a major logistics move, UPS is winding down its long-standing delivery partnership with Amazon, its former biggest customer. UPS plans to cut up to 30,000 jobs and close 24 facilities in 2026 as Amazon volume drops sharply, part of a broader turnaround to focus on more profitable streams. This follows years of the relationship evolving, with UPS reducing Amazon shipments by about 1 million pieces daily already. These stories show the economy in motion, innovation creating jobs in electric vehicles, big players reshaping retail and delivery for efficiency, and global growth holding resilient. Stay informed, adapt, and keep building. You can read more at www.
Feet on the trail, dirt whispers slow. Trees hum secrets the winds all know. The sky bends down to kiss my head. I breathe it in, let go of dread. Step by step the world unwinds. Sunday's rhythm clears my mind. Hiking thoughts in mountain air, meditation everywhere. Rivers murmur a sacred tune. Rocks hold stories carved by moons. Each leaf a page in nature's book. Pause and read, take time to look. Silence speaks louder than sound.
Hello world, this is Sal from Cash for Gold and Coins in Plains, hitting you with the real deal on gold and silver, the true money that never lies. Let us get into the most important real data right now. Gold is trading around $5,100 per ounce today. After those recent artificial reductions, sharp drops of hundreds of dollars in days, what many call classic manipulation by big banks, paper futures, and profit-taking to shake out weak hands after hitting records above $5,600. Silver sits around $80 to $85 per ounce. It crashed hard from over $120 in late January, down over 30% in a brutal correction, likely from speculative unwinds, thin liquidity, and those same paper market pressures. These artificial dips? Textbook stuff? Futures contracts overpowering physical supply. But the fundamentals scream higher. Future predictions? Super bullish across the board. Gold has targets pushing toward $5,000 by the end of 2026, according to major banks like JP Morgan, with some seeing $6,000 longer term, driven by endless central bank buying, investor diversification, weaker dollar, and geopolitical uncertainty. Silver? Analysts forecast averages around $81 in 2026, but bull cases point to $100 or more, fueled by massive ongoing supply deficits for the 6th straight year and exploding industrial demand. Why invest in silver and gold right now? Because these are the only real forms of payment. Paper money and fiat erode with inflation, debt, and resets. But physical gold and silver have held real value for thousands of years through every crisis, war, and system crash. They are tangible money you can hold, not promises from governments or banks. And the production needs for silver in electronics and electricity? Insane and growing fast. Over half of global silver demand comes from industry, critical in solar panels, electric vehicles, AI data centers, semiconductors, 5G networks, smart grids, high-end electronics, and renewable energy tech. Even with some thrifting in solar, the push for clean energy, AI expansion, and electrification keeps demand at record levels, creating structural shortages that support higher prices long-term. This is not hype. It is real-world tech, and the power needs driving the future. So stack physical metal wisely. Gold and silver are your hedge, your wealth protector, and your upside play. Do not wait for the next artificial dip to vanish. You can read more at www.solwaygroup.com/cash for gold-coins. Full details on cash for gold, coins, and riding these trends safely. What do you think about these corrections turning into the next leg up? Gold to 6,000? Silver to 100? Drop it in the comments. Let us build that energy. From Chicago, stay smart, stay stacked. Peace.
I create such a presentation for you. Call 8447-376-8281 or scan this QR code.
Hey everyone. As we count down to 2026, I want to wish you a prosperous, joyful, and incredibly wealthy new year. Gold is absolutely exploding right now, hitting all-time highs over $4,300 an ounce. Silver's crushing it too, soaring past $75, $80 an ounce. It will soon reach $100 per ounce. If you've got old jewelry, broken chains, gold or silver coins, bars, anything gathering dust in your drawer, this is your moment to cash in big. At Cash for Gold and Coins in Des Plaines, Illinois, we're paying top dollar with fair, competitive prices and a super easy process. No hassle, just fast cash via Zelle or check. Don't miss out. Turn your precious metals into New Year cash today. Call us now at 847-376-8281 or email sellyourgoldtoday@solwaygroup.com. Happy New Year. Let's make 2026 your richest yet.
Hej, słuchajcie. Prowadzisz firmę produkcyjną albo usługową i ciągle słyszysz: nie mamy nowych klientów? Znam to uczucie aż za dobrze. Budżet się kurczy, telefony milczą, a konkurencja rośnie. Ale jest dobra wiadomość. Jeśli potrzebujesz realnych, nowych kontraktów, nie pustych obietnic i lajków, to właśnie do ciebie mówię. Nazywam się Sławek i razem z Total Wellness Marketing Agency pomagamy firmom dokładnie takim jak twoja zdobywać klientów przez telewizję i reklamę głosową. Tam, gdzie twoi odbiorcy naprawdę są. Zero ściemy, zero wydawania pieniędzy w błoto. My przynosimy telefony, zapytania i podpisane umowy. Chcesz w końcu usłyszeć dźwięk dzwoniącego telefonu z nowym zleceniem? Zadzwoń teraz. 8477638281. Powiedz tylko, chcę więcej klientów, a my zajmiemy się resztą. Total Wellness Marketing Agency, bo twoja firma zasługuje na pełną salę klientów, a nie pustą kieszeń. Dzwoń 8477638281. Do usłyszenia i do zobaczenia z nowymi kontraktami.
Ladies and gentlemen, imagine walking through a bustling suburb, oblivious to the cosmic scar hidden beneath your feet. That's the story of the Des Plaines crater in Illinois, a massive impact site, about 5 miles wide, formed by a meteor strike less than 280 million years ago. Buried hundreds of feet underground and filled in by glacial activity, it shows no surface trace today. Quietly underpinning the city of Des Plaines, where over 60,000 people live. It's a subtle reminder of Earth's violent past, detected only through geophysical surveys and drilling. Impact craters. US United States meteorite impact craters. Des Plaines crater, Illinois. Now contrast that delicacy with Arizona's meteor crater, a stark, awe-inspiring bowl punched into the desert just 50,000 years ago. This 75-mile wide, 560-foot deep marvel near Flagstaff is one of the best preserved impact sites on Earth. Its rim rising dramatically against the flat plains, a testament to raw power that blasted out 175 million tons of rock in seconds. While Des Plaines whispers of hidden history, Meteor Crater shouts it from the landscape, drawing visitors to gaze into the abyss. USGS. Gov aerial view of Meteor Crater, color, Coconino County, Arizona, U.S. Geological Survey. This delicate contrast highlights nature's artistry. One crater concealed by time and ice, the other etched boldly for all to see. Both remind us that our planet is a canvas of celestial drama, urging us to look beyond the surface. Thank you.
Hi, and welcome to the channel. My name is Sławek, and this is Alpha Nikita. And today we're going to be doing some breathing exercises and some little bit of meditation. A lot of people have a hard time sitting and quieting down their brain and all the thoughts that they have coming through. So all we're going to do is do nothing more than focus on our breath. So we're going to do some breathing exercises with our diaphragm, which is breathing through your stomach. So as we inhale, we're going to be inhaling through our nostrils, nice and deep. Our belly's going to expand. And then what we're going to do is take one beat of the heartbeat pause, and then we're going to exhale it out by squeezing our belly, our diaphragm, towards the spine. So it's going to be 5 seconds to 6 seconds in, and then 5 to 6 seconds out. Keep in mind there's going to be a little pause in between the breaths. And as you breathe in, keep your eyes closed. Imagine a little ping pong ball or smoke that's coming in, that's refreshing, that is white, going into every single cell in your body. And then you take a little break, about 1 beat of the heart, and then you're going to expel it through the mouth for 5 to 6 seconds. So GoPro, stop recording.
Hey, precious metals lovers. I'm Angelica from Total TV. What an intense week it has been in the gold and silver markets across the United States and globally. Gold started the week strong, but faced heavy selling pressure midweek due to a rallying US dollar and some long liquidation in futures trading. Spot gold dipped below $5,000 per ounce briefly, trading around $4,900 to $5,000 recently, with April futures seeing drops of over $140 in sessions. Despite the pullback, analysts are still super bullish long-term, with some forecasting gold could hit $6,000 within the next 12 months thanks to ongoing central bank buying, geopolitical tension, plunging sharply with losses around $4 to $6 per ounce in key sessions, dropping to the low 70s before bouncing a bit. March futures were down over $4 at times, hovering near $73 to $76. This comes after silver's massive run last year and into early 2026, where it more than doubled and even touched over $100 briefly. JP Morgan sees silver averaging around $81 for 2026 overall, driven by strong industrial demand in solar electronics and EVs, plus that persistent structural deficit for the sixth straight year. The gold-silver ratio stretched out wider during the dip, showing silver's extra volatility right now, but many experts say this is just a healthy correction after epic gains, not the end of the bull run. Physical demand stays solid with premiums on coins and bars holding firm despite the paper market swings. This week reminded us how wild and rewarding precious metals can be. Stay diversified, watch those dollar moves and Fed signals, and keep stacking on those dips. Which way do you think gold and silver head next? Drop your thoughts in the comments and let's ride this wave together.
Hello world. This is Sal from Cash for Gold and Coins in Des Plaines, talking straight about road safety, because we've all got a stake in keeping everyone rolling safe out there. Today, let us hit home on a tough truth. Drivers of passenger cars and trucks often fail to notice motorcyclists, pedestrians, or cyclists riding on the shoulder. Why? In everyday life, these vulnerable road users pose little danger to the driver. No big threat like another semi or SUV barreling down the lane. Your brain and eyes are wired for the usual suspects: cars, trucks, lights at night. But these smaller, unlit obstacles? They blend into the blur of the shoulder. The dusk, the rain-slicked edge. Car drivers' eyesight just isn't accustomed to scanning for that tiny profile. A cyclist in black gear, a moto hugging the line, a pet hustling across at twilight. It is human nature, but it is deadly oversight. We drive like kings of the road, forgetting the margins where lives hang in the balance. Now, the real gut punch data from 2023, straight from NHTSA, reports 4 large trucks, 544 pedestrians killed in crashes involving them, 92 cyclists wiped out, and approximately 580 motorcyclists lost in truck-involved wrecks. That is over 1,100 vulnerable souls gone because someone did not see them in time. And for passenger cars and light-duty vehicles, the everyday rides we all pilot, over 6,700 pedestrians killed, about 1,135 cyclists, and thousands more motorcyclists in multi-vehicle crashes where cars were the striking force. Total traffic fatalities topped 40,900. With vulnerable users making up 18% pedestrians, 3% cyclists, 15% motorcyclists, mostly because drivers missed the small stuff on the edges. Folks, this is not just stats. It is families shattered, communities hurting. Scan those shoulders, double-check mirrors, slow for the unseen. Share the road like your life, and theirs, depends on it. Ever had a close call? Drop it in the comments. Let us spread awareness. From Chicago with love, drive aware, stay alive. Peace.
Chicago real estate lovers, this is Adriana from Total TV. What a balanced and opportunity-packed week we have had in the Chicago area for buying and selling homes, mortgage credits, and the best loan fees. The median sale price for homes in Chicago sat around $355,000, based on the latest January figures, marking a steady 1.4% increase year over year, with the price per square foot at $250, up 1.6%. The market scores somewhat competitive at 55 out of 100, with homes spending about 76 days on market on average, though hot ones go pending in as little as 40 days, and some even sell over list price. This week brought super buyer-friendly news as builders cut prices on new homes faster than homeowners for the first time ever, with nearly 19.3% of new builds seeing reductions, which opens up amazing deals on fresh construction across the Chicago metro. Mortgage rates stayed stable in the low to mid 6% range this week, with top lenders like Navy Federal Credit Union offering as low as 5.488% annual percentage rate, and PenFed right behind at 5.561%. So compare carefully to keep fees and points super low, especially with solid credit. For first-time buyers, the City of Chicago, TaxSmart Mortgage Credit Certificate Program Series 2026 just launched, giving you up to 50% tax credit on mortgage interest paid each year, plus the Federal Home Loan Bank down payment plus grants, unlocking millions for income-eligible buyers up to 80% of area median income to crush that down payment hurdle. As for timing, right now in February, the winter months give buyers less competition and stronger negotiation power, while spring through June shines brightest for sellers with faster closings, often in 40 days or under, and peak buyer energy for top dollar offers. Whether you are ready to buy your dream Chicago spot upgrade, sell smart, or grab those credits and low-fee loans, this market is handing us real chances to win. What is lighting you up most? Buying, selling, or those sweet assistance programs? Drop your thoughts in the comments and let us chat about turning your Chicago home goals into reality.
Winter tires are made from a special soft rubber compound that stays flexible below 7 degrees Celsius, while all-season tires harden and lose grip in cold temperatures. The deep tread blocks and thousands of tiny sipes on winter tires bite into snow and ice much better than shallower, less aggressive pattern of all-season tires. Winter tires dramatically shorten stopping distances on snow and ice. Tests regularly show 30 to 50% shorter braking distances compared to all-season tires in winter conditions. Winter tires provide much better traction when accelerating on snow or slush, reducing the chance of getting stuck or spinning wheels. Even on cold, dry pavement, winter tires outperform hardened all-season tires because the rubber compound remains grippy. The risk of hydroplaning on slush is lower with winter tires thanks to wider grooves designed to evacuate snow and water more efficiently. In most countries with real winter tires marked with the 3 PMSF symbol, the mountain/snowflake are the only tires that legally fulfill winter equipment requirements. In many European countries, Canada, etc., switching to winter tires significantly reduces the chance of accidents in winter conditions. Insurance, statistics, and road safety studies consistently show lower accident rates for cars with proper winter tires. Your family's and your own safety is worth more than the cost and inconvenience of changing tires twice a year. Winter tires can literally save lives. When temperatures drop and roads get slippery. After a collision, your car insurance premiums almost double. Besides, a car after a collision or other serious impact will never be the same again.
I create such a presentation for you. Call 8447-376-8281 or scan this QR code.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Cash for Gold and Coins into Planes, the podcast where we ride the tides of smart money moves. I'm your host, Albert Broschkiewicz, and today we're diving into one of my favorite topics, precious metals. Gold and silver aren't just for pirates' treasure chests anymore, they're powerhouse investments. Joining me is Sal Walasek. Sal.